What's going on with D&D? People bark at me all the time. They're like, when's your D&D?
We're almost ready to start recording the show.
October?
We are going to record episode 1 this month.
Dungeons & Dragons, by the way, is coming in 2025 March. Oh, news alert. We are now announcing when D&D is coming out.
Aiden?
Probably in like 3-4 weeks.
D&D is probably releasing December. I hate saying dates though. I'm pretty sure this one's right.
Santa heard that was supposed to come out in March.
Where's motorcycle video?
It will be out before D&D.
No, it won't.
I'm down for a bet. Loser comes to this podcast in full clown costume and makeup. It's Catchy the Clown! D&D race against GTA 6.
Right.
I can only pray one day we truly hold up to our word and release D&D.
Guys, don't look now, but I think NileRed is a little charmed by me.
Oh, is that true, young man?
Everything I've said, you've giggled a little bit.
You should understand that is not something you want to hear in
He's
response.
coy. He's not sure.
Yeah.
It's the
he's playing
Canadian
hard to get.
coyness.
On the stage at Open Soft.
Well, hold up. We are actually still in LA at the Yard
We're at
set.
the Yard,
Yeah,
dude.
the Yard, which
It's
is
right
also not
there.
a set.
And
No.
also the chairs that we sit in are
There's
in the picture, so it's a
two
little bit,
of
the
them.
logic's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
They're behind us.
You'll have to suspend disbelief. Well, finally, welcome to the Yard podcast, NileRed, a.k.a. Nigel.
Hello.
How you doing?
Close.
Get a little
I'm
closer. We
close.
need to eat it.
And
sorry.
boom.
We need you to eat it,
Hello.
Nigel.
Yeah.
Eat it like Nigel.
Eat it like Nigel. How do you speak different in your videos?
No,
So it's red.
I mean, maybe.
Like, if
What
you're
do you-
talking to your mom, are you like, and now I'm going to start doing the dishes?
I definitely don't do that. Yeah.
Wait, can I show you my NileRed impression?
Sure.
So because we've met one time, but I get your shorts on my timeline a lot, so it feels like we've met a million times. And I've been working on a little NileRed.
He's
so.
actually most of the
Whoa.
millions of views you.
So I wanted to make a Red Bull, but my balls were in the way. So I had to push my balls out of the way so I could drink the Red Bull. But it turns out I need more phosphate to put it into the Red Bull so that it
phosphate's a good
tastes
bowl.
better. How is that?
Is this? I've never seen one of your videos, man.
wow.
Is that how he
Is that
sounds?
what
If you
it's
take a
like?
NileRed video and you just put that whole audio over it, 2 million views.
I would say 4 on 10.
4!
It
was
so good.
Wait, this happened to you?
What?
Well, we're jumping right in. There was you have two channels.
Yes.
NileRed and Nile Blue. There was an impostor. And I forget the channel name. It was
Nile Green.
Nile Green. You guys don't know this lore.
That's folk.
Nile Green would make videos almost like that.
Yeah.
Like how you do, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Basically like poop videos.
But he used AI.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, so
that's
how-
so much more lame.
So Nile,
no.
what if that was a Nile
They
Green
could have just
impression?
hired me.
No. So what? Okay, my criticism of you. Okay, are you ready for criticism?
No, it hurts me deeply, and I
Give
don't.
him the criticism. He
Okay,
needs
He
this.
needs to
I'll
hear
practice.
it. He needs
So-
to hear it. Otherwise, he won't grow.
I've never seen you make that face, bro.
You look like an anteater.
So before I give my criticism, I'll just say what Nile Green did well was that he matched the way I wrote. If that makes
Whoa.
sense.
Okay.
So it wasn't just like the AI made it sound like me. It was the way that he like built his sentences were very similar. So the moment I heard it, I'm like, oh, this guy's listened to a lot of videos.
Okay.
Well, or maybe he trained like
and
an AI
Nick's
model.
sentence structure sucked.
I mean, the first thing that stood out to me, because you were asking me to analyze it, was that it was just like a really long sentence.
Wait, you talk a lot.
No, but like...
He has
okay,
punctuation.
Yeah, like you just...
Oh, too many
It was just a complete
too many
run-on
moments
sentence.
for them to slide to scroll.
Commas.
They would have scrolled away in my version.
I could. It was hard for me to follow because there was just like...
Well, your balls were in the way.
Well, wait. Let's do this. Do your best version of Nick's concept of a video.
my
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's a
can
great
just do it
idea.
yourself.
That's actually good.
You can show him.
pass.
Right, that's fine.
He can work on this. Nobody
Nobody wants to work
his-
anymore.
This is his work. I don't want to get in
Yeah.
the way of his creative.
I like that you're not
endeavors.
taking the
Career.
pen
His
out of his
creative
hand.
endeavor of Nile Orange.
Is Nile Green still around? Do you take him out back?
I had to take him out back. No. So what was kind of interesting with that whole scenario was that we first found his channel, people would share it, with us. And so I think someone emailed it to me. And I thought they were super funny because they were just unhinged and they were pretty well made. Because he refilmed, it wasn't like he took AI video, which didn't exist at the time. He refilmed everything and tried to match my style.
Like filmed it, but then used
interesting.
AI for the voice.
Correct. So it's like he wrote it and
Okay.
filmed it. He basically was like he was creating it. So I'm just like, oh, this is like not even low effort.
He did the hard part, kind of though.
Yeah, he did like everything.
He could
Like,
use
did
his
a
own
lot
voice.
of work.
Maybe he's mute.
And now it's a tragedy.
So when
Oh my god.
it had very low views, and we thought it was so funny.
Yes.
Even my dad saw it. One day we went over. He's like, "Yo, I saw this hilarious video." But then we woke up one day, and it went from like 1,000 views to like 600,000.
Yes.
And then now I'm getting emails saying like, "Hey, I saw you do this video," and I'm like, "Oh no, this is a problem. People think
Yes.
this is me."
What
then-
are your sponsors like? Your balls are in the way. I don't understand.
So, well, yeah, some people, I had someone come up to me and they're like, "Oh, I saw you do this crazy thing with caffeine." I'm like, "Oh my God, this person's actually
Dude, that's
confused."
crazy. Yeah.
But this is like the beginning of AI. And I was like, how do I deal with this? Because technically there was like it wasn't really happening
it's
to
hard to
anyone
pursue
else on
legal.
YouTube.
So you hunted him down. You took him out back.
Yeah. You sent a team
Well,
of assassins to his house.
just by coincidence, I don't remember how it all happened. I don't know if you know Tom, who runs the channel Explosions and Fire, another chemistry channel. I don't know how he knew the guy who ran the channel because they both just by coincidence they lived in the same place in Australia.
Oh, okay. So like a small town. And
I
they
don't know
both-
how they knew each other. So when this was happening, I was like, "Can you get me in contact with him?" So I talked to him, and he was just a nice guy.
Did he kind of sound like
He's
you?
talking. He's talking with the AI back.
No, he doesn't sound like me.
He's Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Did he sound like Nick's impression of you?
You want me to take down the video, but I won't let you do it.
You don't like looking in the mirror. Do you? You don't like when the void gazes back.
I wanted to
Do
turn
any of us like
styrofoam
looking
into
in the mirror?
marshmallows, but I needed more chemicals.
So wait, you call this guy up and you're like, "Oh, sorry, mate.
Exactly.
I didn't
exactly.
mind to make you rustle your jimmies."
Look, your country
definitely-
doesn't have
yeah.
guns. Mine does. Okay, so we're gonna roll deep.
He's Canadian.
No, but Australia.
So wait. So yeah. What was
He have the
what was that conversation like?
So I just I don't remember exactly, but I reached out and kind of was like trying to understand like where he's coming from. And very quickly, he just was basically like, "Oh, I like all the content you guys do. I love the science stuff." And he was like, "Honestly, I didn't think anyone would see this." And I got the big sense that like he wasn't doing it to troll me or anything. He was doing it because he just thought it was funny. And he was like, he actually told me later, he's like, maybe this would just get their attention. That would be interesting. So he said he even started panicking when it started getting lots of views because he's like, "Oh no, they're going to hate me." He's like,
Yeah. Like you would be mad.
yeah, he's like the people who I would want to like talk to and potentially hang out with would hate me. That's like not what I want. So he even said, he's like, "I can just take down all the videos." And I was actually like, "No, they're kind of funny." And he was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "I had a couple more that I was making. I can just scrap them and not post them." And I actually said, I'm like, "No, just post what you have. Just don't make new videos."
Okay.
You let him finish out his career.
Yeah.
You didn't make him clean his desk right there.
Well, I also told him, like, you can see that this is gonna be a problem. And I was like, I'm not like, to be clear, I'm not like threatening you with anything. I'm like, but there will be a point at which if enough people confuse me and like this whole AI thing, I'm like, YouTube could even have
Then
a
I'll have
problem
to
with
take
this.
you back.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is like a pervasive issue now. Like, I mean,
Yes.
this is what 3 years ago, I guess.
Yeah. And when it happened, I mean, I don't know if this, I remember because I went to EduCon, like I went to some YouTube convention and people at YouTube would come in and ask me about it because it was like at the time they were telling me like they were having meetings on how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because they were like, this was like the first big example of like a clearly faked YouTuber getting lots of views. And they were like, how do we deal with this as a platform?
I mean, they just made their first ruling. YouTube.
Yeah.
They, I think last week decided to just not pay out channels whose content meets like a threshold of like too much AI content.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, because we were actually in Vancouver a couple months ago when we did the Northern Line episode. We were all hanging around on the television, which we never do anymore. You only do that in Airbnbs and hotel rooms to watch ridiculousness. But we turned on YouTube and it was just the default, no account, raw algorithm.
That's always weird to see.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it just served, and what it served us up, we instantly look up awesome rap, and what
Yeah.
it gave us was like AI Eminem versus AI Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it was.
Rap battle.
So it's just like brain rot
Completely
trash.
But not-
Millions of views.
8 million, 10 million
Yeah.
views.
A lot of them were just like Beyonce songs that didn't actually exist, but were being pitched as new Beyonce songs.
Yeah,
So
and
it'd
they
be
had,
like
the
Beyonce,
fake,
Love Forever, and then
fake
it was
Vivo
all
logo
AI.
on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I came to
all
the
the comments are like
realization
so beauty.
this week I was in New York and I went on the subway while I was there and I saw this guy. He looks like he's in his 40s or 50s. He's on his phone and I'm standing next to him to his right, so I can see what he's doing on his phone as we're on the ride. And he scrolls through Facebook and he's on a video of some edit of Obama giving a speech.
Okay.
I don't know what it's saying, but he leaves a comment and he's like, "That's my goat," and then all caps, "Obama, my president forever." And
The guy did this?
The guy did this. And then I'm not kidding, scrolls down immediately to an AI video of what would the Flintstones and Jetsons look like in 2025 that has been AI generated, and he's like watching it. It goes for a minute and a half and it showcases every character from these old cartoons in like that bizarre AI animal style, and he hits like and he keeps scrolling. And I
Dude,
was
you
like,
were on the subway with a fucking clanker.
I was like,
That's
this
a
is the
clanker.
guy.
You
What's
met,
a
you
clanker?
met the
What's a
guy.
The
clanker?
guy-
Wait, you don't know about clanker? It's the new slur for robots.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
Oh
thought,
my
actually.
God.
Yeah, this is new.
That is horrible.
Wait, why
If
would
not-
he be that?
well, I mean,
Because that guy is clearly a clanker. He's disguised as a human pretending to watch shorts.
this is really
Do
awesome.
robots
Yeah.
need
But
entertainment?
what I was thinking is,
They need to promote their own AI videos.
Oh, yes.
when you scroll through this content, when you look at those like weird slop videos on Facebook, when you look at this AI content and you see the people that are engaging with it, you have this question of who is this? Who watches this and legitimately engages with this content? And I'm like, I'm meeting the guy. The guy's in front of me.
You should have shook his goddamned metal cold hand.
I wanted to interview him. My instinct was like, if I can sit down for 45 minutes with this man, I'll understand something more about humanity.
I love the Jetsons and Obama's my goat. What else do you want?
I think there's something just weird. I've talked about this before. Just, I'm not saying everyone who comments on YouTube, but like the people who make certain comments. Like, and the one that I don't know why always stands out to me in your video, you're scrolling. You know, of course, there's some hate comments, there's some positive ones. Then there's just the comments like good.
yeah.
And you're like, who wrote this? Like, I've never watched a video and was like, I'm gonna make a comment. Just write good.
Good.
It's
Like,
crazy.
it's so. At least if it's a hate or super positive, you're like, okay, I can see why they're motivated to share their opinion. But it's just like,
Yeah.
I think I always figured that those type of people were going to be people in their 40s and older. Like it reminded me of like my dad texting me because he doesn't understand how syntax and typing translate into meaning in like a text conversation, right? Because he didn't grow up on the internet. So he doesn't understand that phrasing or showcasing your words in text sort of communicate different feelings and things.
yeah.
So he comes across as kind of a psychopath over text. Like,
I mean, my
but-
dad does the ... on
yeah, where
everything.
does that
I
come
fucking hate
from? Why do
that
they
shit.
all do that?
You know what also old people do? They use
You can just
quote-
say us.
Oh no.
how old are you, by the way?
34.
35. My man.
Oh, he
Welcome.
wiped his hand before
Yeah,
shaking
my
your
hands are
hand.
kinda
Oh my
sweaty.
God, are you
Year
nervous?
of the...
Don't get
I
this.
don't know your
Animal?
year. I only
Don't
know
get
89
this.
and 90.
We're gonna do like Year of the Pig, like Chinese
No,
calendar.
I think I know mine.
I'm a horse.
Are you gonna guess mine?
I thought I knew
Ox.
91.
You are Year of Ox, strong, broad shoulder.
I think it's.
Wait,
why do I think it's the goat?
That's hard.
I didn't think about that as I was
We were
saying
talking about
it.
what's a bar. That's a bar.
Someone make a NileRed edit.
I could be completely wrong.
Someone make a
Is that
NileRed
or
from that.
rat?
Do
I don't know.
old people love using quotation marks as emphasis.
Yeah.
They think it means
Yeah.
underlining something. So it'd be like, I'm really mad. And it's like, you're a fucking idiot. I don't know what to tell you.
how do you can't underline? You can't underline in text,
you can
right?
bold, you can italicize. I'm talking, I guess, emails.
You
That's
could also
actually- that's
double
actually-
asterisk both sides.
That's actually high level. I haven't figured out how to bold or under. Sorry, or italic
It's Control B.
No, he's talking about on
on the
text.
phone.
Oh, on the phone. On the
On the
telephone.
phone, you use Apple, and then you
Double
do the
click
one where it
highlight.
goes boing if you hold the send. And then it goes, I'm mad.
But by the way, on the subject of looking over people's shoulders invasively and watching what they do on their phone, we were backstage waiting to set up, and I've had to be 2 minutes before you
Okay.
found us. Ludwig.
Does this make you feel big doing this?
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Ludwig, I'm looking over at his phone, who I've known for years, and he just is Googling what is NileRed's real name.
I didn't know if I was being served fake news.
Yeah, and he's reading the AI fucking results, and he's like,
And I learned-
Nigel?
Nigel Brown. Braun.
Is that where the name kind of comes from?
I basically, not really. No. So I mean, I started the channel in 2014, and of course, I feel like most creators, especially back then, you had no idea where it was going to go. You weren't planning for anything. So I was working in a lab, and I recorded what I was doing, and I made some crappy video, which I actually think is not even on the channel anymore.
Your visiting the zoo video is gone?
Yeah. Well, actually, YouTube kept striking it. So
Fuck.
I was making flash paper.
Oh, Flash Paper's cool.
This is a very interesting first video.
I don't know how I decided on it. I was just in the lab, and I was like, "Can I use these resources?" Like, sure. So I did it. So I had to upload it. I'm like, I need a channel name. And at the time, I'm like, I don't care. I just need a name to upload it. But everything I thought of just sounded lame. So then I was sitting there with actually a grad student, and this is when like labs were going on because I was a lab tech, and we're like, what do we name it? And he's like, what's this? And behind us was just a chemical book. So we opened it up, and I was like, go to N, because my name starts with N. And we just literally scrolled down, and we just saw NileRed. I'm like, I mean, that sounds...
Was it 2 words
That's
or 1 word?
poetic.
It was 2, maybe.
What is NileRed?
It's just a dye. It's like a...
Oh, is it like Red 40?
Oh,
No,
that's
it's a
that's
dye
what
for like
RFK's taking out the
biology. They use
food.
it to like stain tissue to study it, I think.
There was there's a crossword answer. It was nilegreen. So it's like it's a shade. It's a shade. It's a shade of red.
Famous AI YouTuber.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Also, what's your Venmo? It's kind of the same story.
Yeah, I was needing to get a payment, and I scrolled through a book, and I ended up on Pussy Slayer 69.
Yeah, that's a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
And then you made
a
the
little
ad
bit
John
different.
Williams.
A little. Well, that's because I just like John Williams.
Wait,
Uh,
you just like that name?
No, yeah, I just didn't want to use my real name, and I just like John Williams, the orchestra, the composer.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all it came from. So, okay, you've been doing YouTube since 2014. You were a lab tech before, so you have a degree.
In biochemistry.
Okay.
Bachelor's though.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't
What's
mean to,
yours, Slime, by the way, real quick?
I didn't mean to laugh.
No, what's yours? What's your degree?
No, what is it?
I have a bachelor's degree in English.
That's pretty good.
We all speak it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, I mean,
No, isn't the meme though? Like you get I guess it's biology. That's like the useless undergrad degree. I
That's
don't know
not
how
the
science
meme.
works, but
the meme is English.
Isn't the meme is that it's English? Your
Your
word
meme.
comes. Yeah.
It's not biology
What are you
or
talking
biochemistry.
about?
What do you think's happening?
No, I would argue an undergrad biology degree is equally as useless as an English degree.
You're
On God!
crazy. You can't say on God to be
On
right in
my
an argument.
soul.
so what I'll say is like,
When you
I think that biology, because I actually started as an undergrad in biology.
I'm so sorry.
But I switched to biochem.
Okay.
I would say that just across the board, any degree that doesn't have like a designated application is going to be obviously more
gonna be
difficult
tough.
to use.
Yeah.
So in the sciences, I do think that biology kind of falls under that. And also there, at least in my school, there's cell biology and anatomy. That was kind of like, there's not really an application, but people would take those degrees because they were kind of like easier than the other ones. And then they would use that to get high grades to then apply to med school.
Oh,
But if you didn't get into med school, then
you better start learning
I don't know
English.
What you're an English degree. I don't know what to do with that
Get
degree.
ready to learn English, buddy.
So what were you hoping to do? I guess what were you doing? Like what does a lab tech mean?
Okay, so I mean, the lab tech. I was a lab tech in a chemistry lab too. Like, so I did biochem because my goal was to become. I wanted to go into med school, but then once I graduated, I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So then I was like, I don't know what to do. And I had a friend who was working as a lab tech, and he's like, I'm leaving, but if you want my job, you can basically have it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't really have anything else to do right now.
STEM
So-
students everywhere are fucking fuming. They're like, yeah, if you want my awesome job, I'll give it to you. And it's, I don't even know if I want it.
I mean, it was a good job, honestly, but a lot of it was like there's students who have labs, and you just have to make sure that, you know, the chemicals are there, the equipment's out, but there's kind of just like instructions that you follow, and put out the chemicals. Like the most you do is they'll say, oh, this chemical needs to be prepared, but a lot of it's just mixing it with water. It's like not really that
Diluting.
complicated. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you can use the big words around us.
You snapped with
I don't know if I
that.
asked your question, but that was what I did as
No,
a
I got
lab
you, I
tech.
got you.
Yeah.
Diluting.
and then
when
sort of-
is it diluting and when is it dissolving?
Oh,
I forgot.
Diluting is when you take something, make it less potent by adding water, and dissolving is when it mixes inside of it.
And then it chemically bonds to the water,
when
right?
when you dilute, you are dissolving.
Fuck.
Can you make mustard gas?
What?
Sure. You need some?
Yeah. How hard is it?
So I think it's really easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think it's exceptionally easy, which is actually the harder part is getting the chemicals to make it.
Right.
Well, I always
Amazon.
see videos on YouTube Shorts of people mixing cleaners in a toilet,
That's not mustard gas.
and it looks beautiful. But then the comments say, "Congrats, you've made mustard gas, idiot."
No, that's just
The
like
commenters are dumb.
household
Correct.
toxic gas.
Yeah, so I think when you mix bleach and
Ammonia,
and
right?
ammonia, you make chloramine, which is like kind of chlorine-like.
Is it bad for you?
Yeah, I mean, like if you fill a room with it and you have to breathe it, you'll have either bad problem. I mean, depending on how much it is, but it could kill you potentially. Like people have died from it.
What's like the biggest mistake you've made in your video? Like where you were like, oh shit, this is bad.
Part of me is like, don't say it because then the viewers are like, I'm it's self-incriminating, right?
Oh, sure.
No. So the one that I would say is the biggest mistake.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly the
Actually,
biggest mistake.
I'm trying to think because like the ones that led to injuries are probably the ones that are the biggest mistakes. But one of them was back when I was working in my parents' garage. I had I was doing a video where it was called, I was making a bipolar medication.
Lithium?
Yeah, a lithium. So you like take apart a battery and
My mom was bipolar.
you react it with water. But I had to refilm some. I lost all the footage, so I had to refilm it. I was kind of like annoyed about that. So once I got the whole thing set up again, I realized I had a bit of extra lithium, and I was just like, well, I don't need this. I'll just throw it in this cup of water, and it just exploded.
Yeah, that's what happened. I knew that. Yeah.
So lithium's not really it's not normal that it explodes. So I actually made a short on it because I wanted to like go over that again. And what's crazy is when I did it, it like detonated and it blew the glass up. But the original one didn't do it. It just threw molten lithium all over my garage. And like if it lands on you, it's just gonna like theoretically there's a lot. It could like singe you to the bone. And like pouring water on it's not really gonna help.
Because that's what made it.
Because that's
do
what
it.
made
It's
it
gonna
blow
react
up.
with water. So it's like so I just kind
So
of
you just need to tough it out.
so it just blows up and I'm just like standing there. I'm like,
You need a fire blanket.
you need to actually, you can't even put it out with like, I think CO2 won't do it. You can't use water. Like they use specifically for lithium, you need like sodium, you have to have like a salt, you have to smother it with salt.
Dude, imagine having a flesh wound of magma and having to pour salt all over it.
What if you got a flesh wound and then you looked at it and it was all like bionic, like it was all wires, and you learned you were an AI?
Oh.
And then you
That
were
could happen.
in the
That could
subway and you look up and there's a tall guy just staring at you.
Oh my god!
No, this is
he
like
just called you a clanker.
this is like in Fight Club. It's like in Fight Club when he's burning and he's like, you can pour water on it to make it worse, or you can pour vinegar on it to neutralize the burn.
So
All I know
in
about
that, if
chemistry
you
is
poured
fire.
water on it would be better.
Okay, so Chuck Palahniuk lied.
Well, I mean, generally just water is great when you have something on you.
You know, I failed chemistry twice
Well,
in
vinegar
high
wouldn't
school.
really do anything either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
What's the-
failed chemistry
what?
twice?
I failed it twice.
Dude, I
in
failed
high school.
biology.
That's impressive.
It's hard. It's so well. I can't.
I didn't
express-
do great in chemistry either.
What? It's so
Wait,
hard.
wait, hold on.
you
What's
fuck that
not
up?
great?
You were smurfing.
In high school, I got like, I remember the first half of the year I had like 60%. Like I was
60%.
afraid of not even passing.
Dumb as rocks.
Nah.
Because you were there in high school, same as me, being like, what is a mole? Why? What is this shit? It doesn't make sense. You guys don't even know.
Wait,
what
were
I'm
you
talking
were you
about.
like a
know what a
low key
mole-
chiller?
I don't know what a mole is.
Like were you fucking off, or were you
Me?
just didn't get it?
I mean, I think the answer is I cannot pay attention in class. It's like impossible.
You're bound to be a YouTuber.
Yeah. So I don't think I've ever paid attention to a class ever.
What's crazy is you have
I'm
a
the same. I'm
biochemistry
like you.
degree.
Did you ever cheat?
I mean,
Allegedly?
in high school.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I actually would.
And it
I have a
ended right
story
after that.
I have a story about that. I cheated off my friend, I had my answers, and I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. And my friend, I look at him, I'm like, you know what you're doing? He's like, yeah. So I cheated off of him. I changed my right answers for his wrong answers, and I did badly. And that day taught me, like, you know, your friends are stupid.
That's like a full house
It was
episode.
Smarter Friends.
Yeah. But it taught me that like cheating isn't necessarily better. Your friends might be, the guy you're cheating off might be dumber than you are.
I actually, on a chemistry test, I failed the class, but I cheated on a chemistry test. I sat like this in class, and I shaved a square out of my leg, and I wrote all the answers right here. And then I just, I flying colors.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
And I still failed the class. It was science has always just been so mysterious. So everything I ever learned through it was just movies and shows.
I'm not sure how great of an education you got then.
Well, I know how to make blue meth.
Yep.
So
Yep.
And I know how they got the chemicals.
And I know who Heisenberg is.
What if I told you that the blue color means it's less pure?
Oh, what?
Well, then I'm not smoking it, brother.
Yep.
I like smoking it because the color.
Explain that. Because Walter White knew what he was doing.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't remember the show. I watched it so many years ago. But basically, like generally I would say like most organic compounds are white or colorless.
Well,
Obviously, the dyes and other stuff have color, but like you can expect if you make most organic compounds, most drugs, it's like they're just white powders. And then if you crystallize it, they're just clear, colorless things. And if they're tinted, usually you get like brown.
Crack is brown
Pink.
a lot, yeah.
You get like different colors. It just means that there's crap in it.
If I was going to make it step by step, where would I start?
how would I?
Okay, so
And
what you need to do.
So you're saying that's cap. You're saying the blue meth was a device in
Yeah.
Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
I'm so
Vince
mad.
Gilligan lied to you.
Yeah.
I can't trust anything.
Can I run a game with you? It's called Can You Make It? And you just tell me yes or no.
Just yes or
This
no.
is good.
Whoa. One question beforehand.
Sure.
Can I physically make it? Because there's sometimes like I could make it if I could get the chemical, but I'll never be able to get the chemical.
Because it's illegal?
So yeah, or whatever.
Ether's under lock and key.
So it's like, I think that's encompassed. And can
Let's-
you make it is like, if I decided I wanted to, could it happen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
I think it's just yes for everything.
What?
Okay, then
You're the goat.
let's play yes, no.
Anything you'll say is probably a yes.
The second son.
Okay, I thought you meant like
No, I meant cocaine.
CO4.
Okay, that's actually really complicated to make.
Cocaine?
Yeah. You're much better off just extracting it naturally.
Meth.
Meth is, I think, probably one of the easiest ones to make.
Can I make it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's so cool.
What's kind of funny is like meth is for whatever reason viewed as hard to make, but there is it's funny, like people who know it. So when I've often said like, it's called the classic shake and bake method, and then some people like immediately know what I'm talking about, and everyone else just looks at me with like a blank stare.
Yeah.
But it was invented by people who do drugs and have no scientific background, and they want to be able to just load everything into a water bottle and shake it.
And then have meth.
and it's from household items. Like they literally use the lithium battery. They get drain cleaner, brake fluid.
Dude, all this sounds so gross, by the way. Like if I'm gonna consume it, it's you're like getting together an old battery, drain cleaner.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is gonna be so yummy.
Like a shoe.
So yeah, they get lithium, drain cleaner. It's like brake fluid. It's not brake fluid. It's like cleaner. So it's supposed to be ether.
Engine degreaser.
Yeah, and then you get Sudafed or something. And I think the last ingredient's usually like some ammonia thing, like a cleaner. And then you put it in the bottle and you just shake
Why
it up.
doesn't everybody make this?
Yeah.
I think a lot of them are making it.
Why aren't we?
There are laws. I guess.
Okay.
And also, do you need meth?
No, but like
We could sell it.
we could sell
Make
it.
a lot of money, probably, right?
It worked in World War II. It energized.
Adderall's meth, right? People say.
I will say I can't help you with that project.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
I believe in you.
But I'll send you the results when it's done.
Yeah.
And like
Sure.
send it like across the
No.
border.
Wait, so it's
To your
No,
place.
don't. Sorry, we said send the results. For some reason, I thought you meant like a photo.
No,
of
no,
like,
I'm gonna ship it to you.
Even
Ship it to you.
don't involve me with any of
And
that.
it's
No,
gonna be,
they
it's gonna be a
can
note
ship stuff to Canada
to
now. and it's
Nigel,
fine.
the one who taught me everything I know.
the thing that's like bad. I mean, because I do all the chemistry stuff, and I'm not like I say a proper company, or I'm not like affiliated with the government. I'm not academia. It's like I actively will like not do anything even remotely affiliated with drugs like that.
Right.
Just want to give like an excuse. So for the government to like look into it. So even for like you, if you sent me like a photo or anything, I'd be like, it's you. I got to report you, man.
I'm sending you the package.
It's you with a picture with your garage meth and your fucking teeth is out.
And I have a cutout of Nigel next to me.
I'd be like,
Didn't really know him, Canadian government.
I wish you didn't send that. I don't know. It's like I actively try to like not be involved. Talking about it's fine.
So, well, I guess.
Not that I actually think you would do any of that.
Hold on.
Wait.
No, we're gonna chef up later.
No. I believe you could.
to try to get me to
the
not
capacity.
do it. You could do it if you tried.
You could. I believe in you.
So there's certain like chemicals you don't have access to as a layman. Like we don't have access to. Do you get special access?
So the thing that shocked me, honestly, was I remember this conversation pretty vividly because I felt stupid for asking it. There was a guy I met who sells chemicals. That's his company.
He's just one of those guys.
There's a guy I met
we
who
all
sells
have a
chemicals.
guy.
Officer is a guy I met. And
He runs a
sells
small
chemicals.
chemical company. And I remember asking him something about like, oh, I couldn't work with the bigger one because it's like I don't have a chemical license. And he was just like, "That what are you talking about?" And when we said that, I'm like, "Oh, I feel dumb." But he was basically like, "That doesn't exist. There's no such thing as like a chemical license."
What?
So, well, to a certain degree, like if you're importing, exporting, and other stuff, there's things. But as like an individual, the only thing stopping you from buying from like a major chemical company is just it's up to them to deter. They're liable if they sell someone something that's bad. So it's entirely up to them to determine who's a good customer. And usually that's just you need to have a registered business, and they'll sell you anything that isn't like on, you know, some DEA list.
I'll say, what is it? Bolted down, brother, if you got the bread
Like,
for
even
it.
they'll sell you anything that's not explicitly listed as like a controlled substance.
What if
even in Canada, you can like write a purpose and reason and they'll still sell it to you, but they're like logging that you bought
The
it.
last 15 minutes are gonna have that most replayed bit over the YouTube video.
No, but it's just crazy. Like it shocked me that there's just, if you have a business, you can pretty much from a lot of the major chemical companies. Oh, and you need a business address. That's actually harder.
Are you in good standing? Are you buying that good shit now?
I have some connections. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what if I started
Okay.
a TikTok account and I just kind of like went like this and just like picked any two chemicals and I would just combine them? It was a TikTok where I just combined two random chemicals.
Combining chemicals until I see an awesome reaction.
Yeah. And I just keep going until like either my house burns down or my skin melts off.
So what I would say is like, it's kind of sad, but you'd probably have pretty bad videos.
Huh?
Because most reactions would be lame.
They just won't do any.
I would
like,
or anyone doing this
anyone
idea?
doing that. Sorry,
I feel
like,
better.
no offense. No offense.
I thought really it was a me
Like,
thing.
Yeah, you see
if you
punch
just-
left and right.
The big thing with chemicals is like there's just many different groups of chemicals. So you get like oxidizers, reducers, bases, acids. So it's like if you took a base and mixed it with a base, probably
Two aidens.
literally nothing happened.
Yeah, it's just like Coca-Cola and milk. The same thing.
But then when I finally hit, the crowd goes wild.
Sometimes you might just be like, you happen to you don't even know what you're doing. You add like a bit of an acid and a bit of a base and it just gets like warm.
Surely, but surely this is like the guy who made elephant toothpaste. He probably was doing something like this. He was just like I'm gonna mix this. Whoops!
How is
now
there
my
the
house is like David
first
Dobrik's.
guy, the first guy to make elephant toothpaste before every YouTuber bastardized it and did it bigger and bigger until like, what the fuck are we even
It probably
doing
happened
here?
on this scale now that I think about it. And
I
someone
mean-
was like, what if we did a lot?
I don't even know where elephant toothpaste came from, but it is a big thing. Like hydrogen peroxide, which is what it's based around, breaks down super easily. So it's in a lot of chemistry. When you use it in a reaction, you quench it by throwing in something to break down the peroxide, and then it just fizzes like crazy.
Whoa.
So I bet you somebody just was doing a reaction that had like a soap-like thing in it, like a surfactant, and it just foamed. There's probably a problem in.
Yeah.
Like he's like, oh, it's so annoying. I'm done my reaction. It takes forever to neutralize it because it just foams like crazy. And then some guy was just like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna add some dye to it.
Yeah.
It's probably not really. I don't think anyone tried to design it. They just like it was just
Tripped
a thing
into it.
that
So as a
happened.
real chem head,
Yeah.
top five.
wait,
What are your top
I'm
five
a-
chemicals?
I'm a chem head.
Yeah.
yeah, real
What are your, give me your top five chemicals.
What are your top 5 chemicals?
Oh my god.
And do you know 5?
All right. Is weed a chemical?
What about money?
No.
Is money a chemical? Is rap music a chemical? Is love a chemical?
Love
Love
is
it.
chemical.
Love could be.
Love
I
would be
think that's
number
5.
one. And then rap music is number 2.
No,
and then
come
just
on.
chlorine is number 3.
That's a good chemical.
Dopamine.
Solid pick.
That's up
solid
there.
Pick.
This guy's good.
Isn't that a compound?
This
What are we
guy's
doing?
good. He's 2 for 4. He's named love and rap.
Wait, that's 2, and I get 2 more.
Yeah, your final
You
one.
don't think that's a real
And that's in
chemical?
chlorine because we put it in pools.
Keep it going. What else?
That's 5.
No, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
That's 5.
Could you do better?
Yeah, easily.
Okay.
I would go.
Just gonna
bromine?
Yeah, you're gonna list the periodic table.
Unanunium. I like that one. I always like the fucked up
that's
ones
an
with
element.
3 letters.
That's
that are
an
down
element,
there.
not a
I
chemical.
have a vulnerable question. I have a vulnerable
dumb
question.
asses.
Is just an element on its own a chemical?
So you know what? I actually fear a lot of these simple questions because I often don't know the answer. I remember one of my worst experiences was trying to tutor somebody in like high school chemistry, and I didn't know anything.
And you had 60%. What are you doing out there?
That's true.
Backyard scientist was the same, bro. We asked him questions about electricity.
We said, what's a volt? And he goes, I actually don't know. And he's about to electrocute me.
And then
Was
he
that
did.
Kevin?
Yes.
A volt, it's hard to
And
define.
then he said a unit of power. And everyone, oh, okay. And I'm like, that's not really the explanation.
We took the answer from the crowd. Let's be clear.
He did.
Yeah.
Someone
The
said
somebody
it.
in
What
the
did they
crowd
say a
said
volt
it's
was?
a unit of
Like, if I say
potential
what's an-
energy.
Yes, yeah.
And
But
then,
it's still
and then
kinda
Kevin
like-
said, Kevin basically said, "Oh, that sounds good." And I was looking at him. You're about to electrocute me. You just took an answer from chat.
I mean, I think there's a lot of these vague terms. Like, I think I don't know what.
What the hell is Kelvin?
Okay.
Oh, Scoville. What's Scoville?
We gotta
gotta
slow
start
it down. We gotta
This
slow
started
down.
with what's a chemical to what's a volt to now what's Kelvin.
Okay, so I'll say what's a chemical. I think I've looked up the definition. I don't think it's like a chemical is literally.
Guy who taught us to make meth earlier.
Yeah, I looked.
What's a chemical?
I looked up the definition.
I think it was like I don't know the actual definition. I think something like a pure substance. Like
Okay.
a substance that can be purified. Like it was something like very vague.
Love.
So that's why an element can be a chemical because you
can
can have a
be.
pure version of it.
Interesting.
Whereas like you can't have
Peanut butter.
No,
no,
that's
see that can't be
that's
a
not
chemical
pure.
because a part of it could be a chemical because you can like isolate it. Like
But
sugar
didn't you
could
make
be a
the
chemical.
most pure cookie?
Yeah, that's a little bit of that's a
Is your cookie not a
That's a
chemical?
controversial
Little
video.
movie magic, if you will.
Did it
It's a
taste
controversial
good?
chemical,
But you could-
controversial video.
So you couldn't synthesize an element, though, right? Like that wouldn't be possible.
You can theoretically, like you can just smash
Well, don't
neutrons.
you? Yeah, don't you need like a fucking? Isn't there
A
one
collide,
machine
like,
in the
yes.
world that like smashes
Yeah,
the
a particle
protons into each other,
accelerator.
and then we like create a new element that exists for like
Even if
0.003
it-
seconds, and then we add it to the table?
Yeah, or even if it exists longer, it's the classic thing where like they run the experiment. As far as I know, they run the experiment. And it's like they have things collecting data, and then it's like from the data they do calculations. Go, oh yeah, a new element was made.
Yeah.
Whereas they're not like bombarding something and then going, oh my god, we have like 7 pounds of this new element. Let's look at it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you can't. I think it's atoms. You can't.
I think they
see it.
named. I think most of them are named now, but I remember growing up and looking at the table in science class and looking at the last like 15.
Yeah,
and
they're
they all
really
start
weird.
with. They all start with 2 U's.
They all start with 2
Yeah,
U's.
but a lot of them got named in recent years.
I have a question. Does it freak you out? I asked Hank Green this when he
Yeah.
was on, and he didn't really give me a satisfactory answer. Maybe I don't remember what he told me. But the idea that
Very
like
different things.
everything is just reduced down to this concept that nothing's touching, I can't sleep sometimes.
That's what keeps you up.
Yes.
that's the thing.
He
that
doesn't
keeps
like
you
being
up.
filled with holes.
He has a pretty awesome life.
Yeah.
I just think that it freaks me out to think that everything is these little tiny balls that aren't touching. Does that freak you out? Why not? You never thought about it.
No, I have. Like, you know,
Okay.
He's a man of science.
I don't know. I just go, okay.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's fine.
That's the way it is.
Because like I don't know, in a macro sense, you don't know that. Like you just know that because
Yeah.
you're told that. But like when you do this, it's like that's touchy. That's touchy to
Well,
me.
I have another question. Does it freak you out that you have holes in you?
Some of my holes I enjoy very much.
Okay.
I'm fine with them.
But
I
do-
like eating tacos.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
but doesn't it like freak you out that there's an entry point into your body?
Yeah.
No, that makes sense to me.
Okay.
There's got to be a way in.
Why?
It would freak- it would-
yes, yeah.
It would freak me out if there was no way out.
Oh,
If there was
yeah.
just a way in, then I'd be scared. Because then I'd be like, "Where's it all going?"
I guess that's fair.
Who are they stuck
On
in
the,
there
on the
with?
note of tacos, I heard a rumor that you ordered like 50 at your hotel last night.
I think we ordered 72. Yeah.
What is up with that? What were you doing?
So every open sauce, we just order a lot of tacos.
Oh, it's like a tradition. This is the second one.
Okay, so there's actually the reasoning is dumber. Basically, where I'm from is Montreal, which is in the province of Quebec in Canada.
You speak French?
Fils de pute.
I'll say I understand French.
Okay.
You know what I just said?
You can repeat it.
Fils de pute.
I know the last one. Oh yeah, no, I know the first. I didn't understand the first. Yeah. I get it now. Thank you for that. Thank you.
I know the last
Beautiful,
one. All
beautiful.
sad. I'm
No,
sorry.
I didn't know that. I didn't know what you said for the first part.
Yeah,
I
sure,
get
sure,
it. Yeah, I get it. I'm not going to repeat it.
Please don't. I've done enough.
What was I saying? Oh yeah,
Montreal.
So I love Taco Bell.
Okay,
I used to go there all the time.
Fourth meal.
But then one day I go to Taco Bell. By go to Taco Bell, I mean I go to where Taco Bell once was.
A crater.
It was a smoking crater.
Gone.
It was just
Hit by an asteroid.
yeah. No, it was taken away from me.
Oh my
Because
So sad.
that's actually a good like you asking about the French. I actually don't know why Taco Bell left, but I think it's probably because they just didn't want to like make their signs in French or something. I don't know. So they just left the entire province.
Wow. That's
So
actually crazy.
For years, every time I leave and go somewhere that has Taco Bell, that's like I have to have my fix.
So what's your order?
I mean, it depends. I often just it depends on how many times I order it, but usually the first order is just a lot of hard shell tacos.
Hard shell tacos, classic.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just chugging through 12 hard shell tacos.
Yeah.
I want to talk about what you put in your body because
Yeah. I was going to ask that.
we had a
Wait, what?
conversation last night.
Oh no!
I'm gonna put you on blast here.
No.
I'm gonna put you on a small blast here.
No.
You're a 34-year-old man. I just hit 30.
I've been told that. Yeah.
And you said you had a almost month-long diet of eating chicken nuggets, specifically the animal shape one.
Yeah.
Every single day for a month.
Was this for a video?
No.
Oh, it's so kind of.
Wait, it was kind of for a video.
It's kind of for a video.
This is a lie that you tell yourself.
No. I can explain to you. So basically,
So this did happen.
it did happen.
Yeah. He wanted to see the chemicals his
month?
body would make.
Yeah.
Of animal nuggies.
I probably here or there had like, a burger.
That's your cheat meal?
Right.
You're having a burger in your
Sometimes you have a
downtime?
burger.
You got to break down your nuggies with little burgers. It's
Oh
a
no,
burger.
what I started I don't even want to continue.
No,
No,
please
you gotta
do.
continue.
Get
You
worse.
gotta continue.
I would have a chicken egg roll sometimes too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chicken
I
egg roll.
kept on the chicken.
Okay.
Yes.
No, so over COVID, I gained a bunch of weight that I was not like super happy about. And honestly, when I went and I filmed the Scare the Coyote thing with Will Osman, there was particularly like one photo that was taken of me that I looked at and I'm like, I don't like the extra weight.
I've been there.
But
Can someone help me with my diet?
so
So what I decided to do.
Like you ate a pallet of chicken nuggets? Well, that's the issue.
So I've been wanting to lose, some extra weight for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, since probably a year into COVID. So then I was like, I came back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I did not like that photo.
Yeah. You hate this photo.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I just was like, whoa, like
Yeah.
it was a wake up call.
Sure.
But at the same time, there is a video that I want to film. And the thing that I've been slacking on is that I actually need to like be fit for it.
Any leaks? We can cut it.
I mean, I can just tell you. I don't know if it needs to be. Yeah, I think I can just tell you, but
Sure.
because the idea is kind of stupid.
Okay.
Basically, I'm trying to see how heavy I can get, but by like packing tungsten on myself.
Oh, you called the right guy on this podcast.
You're trying to like max out the scale.
So I want to weigh 500 pounds.
So you want to hold like an extra.
I need like 350 pounds of tungsten on me. But I was like but I want to look normal. So we bought a bunch of tungsten shot and we're going to like strap it all over my body. So I'm like, I need my legs to be strong.
You're gonna be like Goku. Yes.
How can you hold that much weight?
Yeah,
That's where the
350
training comes in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean,
so
you can farmers carry that much, especially if it's dispersed in a
Yeah.
way that you don't have to carry it, because that's usually the biggest thing that goes
Yes.
to like your
yeah,
grip.
a lot the tension of just standing.
Oh, I guess
But-
kind of like when you're standing at the top of the squat, like you're
Yes.
resting it on your shoulders,
Yes.
even if
So
it's a lot.
the big thing though is that to hide it, because I want to look normal, I need to be as thin as possible.
Oh.
So you have to lose the weight, not so that you're carrying less, but so that when you have the tungsten on, you don't look
I
get the
need
tungsten on.
I need to be thin so the fat that was there could be tungsten.
He's not here to defend himself, but I think I could sleep NileRed in one punch. I could kill you.
Oh, you could put him to bed?
I could put you to bed, boy.
Well, if you want to put him into a bed, I don't think he even has a bed. Do you realize that?
No, he does not. He sleeps on a series of chemicals.
He sleeps on a series of chemical bottles.
Chemical bed.
Yeah.
Typical.
It's like a bed of nails.
mercury. He
I
sleeps on
almost had
mercury.
one. I
Because
almost had a
mercury's
chemical
not
bed.
bad for you.
But if you were gonna get him a bed, what you could do is you could reach out to Helix Sleep, and you could get him a mattress from there,
and I could sleep with him on that bed.
and you could sleep.
Wait,
wait
whoa.
with him? I thought
You
were
said
saying
you wanted to
him.
sleep him. You want to knock him
It was a
out,
violence
put him
thing.
down.
What's the difference?
A huge
Big
difference.
Big
difference.
difference.
Big difference.
Like you don't.
Well, there's also a big difference if you take the Helix Sleep quiz to find your perfect mattress. Big difference of what mattress might fit you.
I feel like
I still don't get it.
He might come back to you and he'd be like, "These chemicals keep me cool and comfortable at night." It's like how could
and
anything
when we're
ever
sleeping
compete?
together, I'd be like, let's stay cool.
Look, are you a
Right.
midnight Lux guy like me, or are you something else? It depends on if you're a side sleeper, stomach sleeper, back
I'm gonna
sleeper.
sleep you.
Maybe you're a head sleeper, upside down like Aiden. Aiden sleeps on top of his head.
I'm going to sleep you now.
So you can go take the sleep quiz and find out which one works for you. You can go to helixsleep.com/theyard for 27% off site-wide during this
threat.
seasonal sale, only for Yard listeners.
A
No one
threat
else
to-
gets it. No
It's
one
a
else
threat
gets
to
it.
his life to sleep with him.
We're going to threaten you with a link that you can click. That's helixsleep.com/theyard for 20% off site-wide, helixsleep.com/theyard. And let them know the Yard sent you. Let them know Ludwig sent you. And they'll be like, oh my God, the guy from Deco.
Oh my God, the guy that slept with NileRed. Well, anyway, thanks to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this week's episode.
And stick around to find out if he's cut or uncut.
The reason I was eating all the chicken was because I had this goal now of both the video and I was like, okay, cool, it's good to lose the weight. It just was like the easiest and laziest thing where you just look on the thing and you're like, I've seen people eat only chicken. Like I've seen videos
Wait,
of people
chicken
talking.
nuggets are like different.
I feel like
that's-
they're only 10%
It's
chicken.
usually a guy and he's
Sorry.
like making grilled chicken with some broccoli.
Okay, sorry, I back this up. It was chicken fingers is how it started.
Okay, right. Okay.
Really that
Cinema. Here.
Wait, it started as fingers, and then you were like, I wish these were shaped like animals.
No, so like it is objectively not a
No.
good diet, but for some reason I woke up and I'm like, I'm okay just not enjoying food for the next month.
So you got frozen chicken nuggets.
Fingers, then
you
nuggets.
didn't even wait. You didn't even enjoy it.
I actually, so what
So you don't like them?
no, they're fine. I started buying I actually started buying cool sauces.
Right.
So that's what that was the thing that kept me going.
That's what keeps you waking up in the morning.
Give me your
like-
sauce tier list.
So
Boy, you need to
I
close
honestly
sauces.
I didn't get that far. I actually
And
I
give me
bought
the
some
sauce,
Chick-fil-A
the sauce tier list, and
actually
can
pretty
you
good.
make each one?
But no, it's not objectively it's a bad diet.
I mean, the thing is,
it was just super easy to track your calories.
all that matters is calories in versus
Yeah.
calories out. And obviously it's not good long term if you're
No, no,
over-indexing on salt or something.
Guy whose
and it
blood
took
is
a-
maple syrup. Yeah, it's calories in,
Calories
calories out.
I took so it's like
jaundice, but calories in.
so I was like, yeah, you got to be able to survive at least a few weeks on that because people survive not eating for a few weeks. So I'm like,
yeah.
You make it.
So then I made sure to have I had a multivitamin to make sure I wasn't being
sensu bean. Just like-
But I was never planning to go for very long, and it was after I think it was probably after a month. I was only also aiming to lose a pound or two a week, which is as far as I understand the healthy amount.
reasonable.
Hold on,
yeah.
why don't we just let's wrap this all up. You needed to prepare for a new video that you needed to lose weight for.
Yes, thank you.
And the diet that
you
you
chose.
chose was to eat at first
Chicken fingers.
Yeah.
and then chicken nuggets for the month. Seeing that as the most optimized diet.
Well, no.
To lose.
Optimize for his laziness.
Optimized for
I could
laziness,
just
but
throw it
also to lose weight.
Let me
I
ask
could
you,
just throw it in an air fryer and just leave and come back and it was ready.
what
That
were
was
you
the
eating before?
So that's my other defense. My diet's generally horrible in general.
Okay, Taco
So-
Bell.
Exactly.
right,
so
right,
I
right.
was
I'm seeing a pattern.
Even before this diet, I was questioning my own health. So once I started this diet, I actually ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whereas before I would
Was it chicken all 3 meals?
yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
That is psychotic.
That is crazy.
Well, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm on your side here, Nige. I'm on your side. And here, the month has passed. So did it work?
Yeah.
Boom!
I mean, you look
Hey,
good.
checkmate,
Results.
woke.
Results.
Checkmate.
Yeah. What's the diet now? Are you normal?
I just yeah.
Because it's hard.
Actually,
it's
once,
hard.
once I,
started eating
what's
salads.
funny is once I was like, okay, I don't need to diet anymore. I stopped eating breakfast, and I'm like, okay, that's actually bad.
Sure.
So I actually have to fix that, but that's like a whole other problem.
So, but for the most part, you eat like normal food, and you
yeah.
you made it out the other side.
Isn't skipping brekkie good?
No.
Depends.
Because it's just
Sometimes.
fasting. If we call it fasting, it's good.
Yeah, I think it's the most important meal of the day, and I don't know if that's because
That's just
cereal
some shit you
company.
heard.
I'm also anti-breakfast.
Okay, like the institution
idea of
breakfast.
breakfast food
Yeah.
being eaten at breakfast time. I've talked about this before. I'm just kind of against
Now,
it.
why?
I shouldn't have brought this
Are we
up.
talking about cereal or are we talking about eggs and bacon?
I should have brought that up.
Like the,
No, I
the
like-
cereal
I-
side or the eggs and bacon
I
side?
like the food, but like, okay, this is
you
a whole,
wanna
this is a
eat- Wait,
whole,
you
this
wanna
is a
like-
whole
no,
tangent.
get into it.
I get this. We can dig into this.
You want it to be dinner?
I think I'm with you.
I-
Are you talking
it-
about like the freak shit where you're like
No,
French toast and waffles?
Okay,
and like,
I'm not explaining this right. I don't believe in food being appropriate at certain times of the day.
Yes.
Like if you want to wake up and just eat,
You want a
steak.
pancake dinner.
No, if you want a steak for breakfast, that's fine.
Well, steak and eggs is a thing. But
He's
I
basically
see what you're
saying that
I just wake up and you can just have a you can have
Food
pizza
shouldn't
for
be
breakfast. It doesn't
time-locked.
matter.
You're imagining
You can have pancakes for dinner. It's like
no, I think that there are certain foods, especially like super high carb foods, that make you tired.
it doesn't. I guess that never happens to me.
he's
Oh,
just
yeah,
not
it doesn't.
shackled by the constrictions of society.
Yeah.
I
don't think
food
it's
needs to be
random,
time
though.
locked.
No,
It is
right.
it's
Maybe
just
it just
kinda
doesn't-
random.
It's all societal. None of it is science based.
He is imagining a world without borders, much like Solid Snake. Just this idea of a one army.
It's
military.
it's just like there'd be times where I'd be eating something and people would be like, why are you eating that? That's not breakfast. And I'd be like, it's.
You're like, fuck you, cop.
Well, I don't have like I don't have an example off the top of my head, but I'll be like, it's like the breakfast food they like is literally the same thing, just like chopped up and rearranged in a different form.
Sure.
And they're like, what you're eating is not breakfast because the shape and form of it is like.
Well, let me ask you a
yeah, I
question.
would prefer
Let me
the
ask you
shape
a
to be in
question.
different farm animals, but still be chicken inside.
Not NileRed. Is
Yes.
cereal soup?
No.
A definitive second answer.
So I have a follow-up.
Science.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, and you can. This is an infinite loop too.
No, it is a sandwich.
This. Okay.
No, it's binary. No. Yeah, that's crazy. The chicken nugget thing.
Well,
I'm still
I'm
on
glad-
it.
yeah, I'm glad
Well,
you
I still
get
want
out
to
the
know
other
your top
side.
3 chemicals.
We'll
As someone
try-
who's seen so many of them.
Okay, I feel like I can drop some. I think capsaicin's pretty good.
Ooh, fire.
Have you've tried it raw, right?
Yeah.
Was that brutal?
Honestly, I mean, what's weird is pure capsaicin isn't as bad as if you dilute it a bit in like ethanol.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean that sounds miserable. Like if you were to tell me
ethanol?
to have a shot of Everclear and some capsaicin,
crazy.
that sounds miserable.
That's like a shoenice video.
That was actually one of my early projects. I was before I even did YouTube. I distilled and made 100% ethanol, and then I put a ghost pepper in it,
Oh,
Ugh.
and like the idea,
and
then
did you drink?
then I heated it up.
What does
So
that
I was like, it's
do?
all the burns.
I lit it on
When I took
fire.
it, you're just like,
Dude,
your body feels confused.
You're like shoenice with a science degree.
No.
Yes.
you know shoenice, right?
I know who he is.
Yeah.
I've
Of
never
course,
met
he
him
ate
or anything.
1,000 pencil erasers.
Yeah, but I mean, I
You
haven't
know,
done
it's
that.
toilet paper. You could do that for a short.
Oh,
You're the same
I don't
guy.
think I can.
You
They're
distilled
not the same
20
guy.
energy drinks into one, bro.
The difference is that
Shoenice.
he is trying something he created. Shoenice is trying everything man has created.
Wait, what is capsaicin doing to your tongue?
I can answer this.
I don't fucking care what you
no,
think.
no. Let's hear it.
Capsaicin is not making the tongue spicy. It's removing the tongue spice tolerance. So basically removes the shield. Imagine your tongue has full shields. It removes the shields.
Like you have to. They broke your shield, and you
Yeah,
have
they
to
broke
you have to
shield,
plate
and
back
then
up.
now whatever is hitting you is just hitting like full body shots.
Damn, that's 100 HP. That's gonna move fast.
Ludwig's one. His
I
tongue
don't know if
is
that's
one.
true. So it's like it could be. So I'll explain why it could be true. The molecule itself, interacts with pain receptors, and it just. I don't know exactly what it does. That's what I'm saying. Like I thought it activated them, but I don't know if it activates them or like you said, like sensitizes them. I don't actually know what it's doing. So what you're saying could be true.
Dude, this reminds me. I was talking to someone earlier who knows you, and they
Who's
said
this someone? Are they secret?
It's secret.
Depends on what they were saying.
and they were saying it was last year at Open Sauce. I'm in the hotel room with NileRed. He's a Long Island iced tea deep. He's
Does this guy's name start with M?
no different guy. He looks over at me and he says, "How do computers work?"
Oh, this guy's name starts with an R.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so you're
yeah.
constantly asking questions like this.
No. No, but so that is one question. How does a computer work?
Sure.
No, but actually,
I can't tell you.
It's zeros and ones. It's a series of on-off switches.
No, but sure. But how do the on-off switches? Why do they turn on and off?
Electricity, motherfucker.
Yeah, but it's just spontaneous.
No, it's controlled, motherfucker. And sometimes it's with vacuum tubes.
So the problem is, I'll ask somebody.
Yeah.
And it's like some people do generally know, but then you want to ask more details. Like I don't know. You're gonna have to ask this guy. But it's like everyone. To be honest, I haven't put that much research into this.
Yeah, you should.
But
Because the
everyone-
first computers were just ticket machines. It's a binary. Zeros and ones, man.
Okay, I get that, but it's like I'm talking about like a gaming PC.
It's just that.
How does
amplified by
how
electricity.
does
I can't believe I'm telling you how computers work, bro. I promise you, it's not as complicated.
Isn't
as
it
you
weird
think.
you're running Windows on your computer or like whatever, you have a Mac?
Sure.
That's like a program, and then any program you run is like a program in a program. How does that work?
It's working because it executes code which uses electricity to do zeros and ones more.
Do you think, given
Okay.
Right? Can
So-
you accept that?
No.
I accept
No,
that.
I don't accept that.
What the fuck? I'm accepting that these aren't touching.
no, this is
You know
the
why?
true.
You know
this
why
is-
it's not a good answer.
The true scientific mind does not accept what he does not fully understand.
You know why it doesn't help? It's not a good answer because you wouldn't be able to use that information to make a computer. You would need more info.
Yeah, but it's like
You'd have to go deeper into how to make the ones and zeros do the thing you actually need them to do.
It just does that, but it's multiplied by like a trillion,
I
and
feel
that's
like
how we have a
it's
gaming
crazy
PC.
that we're on this stage
but, like,
and Nigel can't answer this. But if we had a kid up here who was really good at Redstone and Minecraft, he could
he actually
100%.
would.
100%.
that actually Redstone is what did unlock the idea for me, because the fact that they can make a calculator and like a TV in that, it's like, okay.
Did you see that there was maybe this was a year ago, but it was somebody had finally recreated running Minecraft inside of Minecraft.
yeah.
Because you can make a computer
Yes.
in Minecraft.
This
with
was
Redstone.
a trend way before with Doom. Everyone was running Doom
Yeah.
on whatever they
Right.
could. Right?
Oh,
That was the
so
meme.
I should add more. It's
Yeah.
not just how like the software works, it's like the circuit board
Yeah.
itself. Like all
Yeah,
the parts.
I don't know how that works.
Brother, I'm with you.
I'm on your team in
So,
that.
so I'm
I don't
all
know.
confident, but I know as a fact, given a millennia, he did not rebuild a game
and
computer.
his explanation is not satisfactory.
Bro, it's just like, okay, it's ones and zeros. Okay, what is it? How does the transistor do?
And why
stuff?
does the zero
Why do you have
shaped like that?
And why do you have resistors and capacitors?
because
and
it changes the amount of electricity to turn the thing on or off using a
do you know about
semiconductor.
turning
okay,
stuff
so why
on?
doesn't it just turn on and off constantly?
Well, it does, but it's being controlled through a semiconductor, which uses
What is a semiconductor?
it uses silicon, right? Which is
Not necessarily.
here's the
well,
chip.
sometimes it does.
We got the chip right here.
That's the chip right there.
How-
I've looked at fucking silicon diagrams because I was so
this
pissed
guy
off.
seems much more knowledgeable
I
than
was
expected.
pissed off that I didn't know
Yeah.
what this shit did. So I just watched
Okay.
a bunch of videos and I learned all this kind of on a level where I'm like, I kind of get it. But if I had to teach someone,
You're stuck.
We got to do something
As
else.
crass and abrasive as he is, he does love watching 3-hour videos about stuff like this.
This is
I
my
actually
thing.
do that quite often, and then I remembered nothing.
Yeah, it's hard
But
to remember.
I remember that I should know it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I saw this in depth, but
And
I can't
isn't
remember a
that-
single thing.
Isn't that half the battle?
So okay, what? Let's hit number 2 because I want to finish this list.
Capsaicin was first.
Yes.
Oh wow, I completely forgot where we were at.
Welcome to the
Back
yard.
to it,
Welcome
and
to
that's
the
why
yard.
we're professionals.
Okay, this is normal.
We bring it back.
This is
yeah,
very
okay.
normal.
Yeah.
We actually have been letting you talk quite a bit.
You're letting you talk more than we let other guests talk.
Oh wow, I'm honored.
Because people are mad at us for that.
But you're also
I'll just
fascinating.
go silent. Silent. from
No,
now.
no, no,
No,
So
no, no,
bad.
no, 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 no.
Give us the number
You'll
2.
get me killed.
You were a Trevor.
Okay,
you're
number
treasure.
2. I always say is bromine
Whoa, that was on my list.
and mercury.
Wait,
is
what's
3.
What's cool about
Ooh.
bromine?
Yeah, what's cool about bromine?
So bromine is the only non-metal liquid, non-metal elemental liquid at room temperature.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know shit about that.
What
You
is
guys
it?
are
I said that
fucking
weird.
No,
lost.
I mean,
whatever.
I understand
What does
what he
bromine
said.
do?
I understand what he said.
It's a halogen, so it's similar to chlorine. So
Oh.
yeah, does that?
Would it also
That was one of his
pool?
favorites.
So
yeah, it does what chlorine can do, but like a little bit different.
Can you have a bromine pool?
Actually, people do brominate their pools. That was like
They
used
brominate.
because it's very similar to
brominate
chlorine.
your
I'm gonna
pool.
brominate all over your fucking face.
I'm getting your brominated pool, dude.
Yucky.
So like spas and stuff, they used to sell like bromine tablets instead of.
Is it more
Uh,
expensive?
No, I think they got rid of it because it's like bromine has like low level toxicity.
It's always woke.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Woke
Took it
always
away.
Once
does
again.
this.
Took it
to
away.
And
us.
why is woke not letting us play with mercury at home?
So mercury is actually surprisingly safe. So
That's what I'm
we need to
saying.
bring back mercury.
You know why? I have fucking fillings. I have fillings in my teeth, and I remember I was getting them. I was a teenager.
You're not. I mean,
What?
You're slowly poisoning yourself, and you will die.
Right? And I'm like, what the fuck? I was,
No, it's fine.
They're like, it's algorithmn. It's got mercury in it. I'm like, what the? Why do they put that in our mouths?
Okay, so I can kind of tell you why.
Okay.
Basically, before the modern age of like a lot of the materials that people discovered, like plastics and other ceramics, if you drilled a tooth out and there was a hole in it, what would you fill it with?
Paper shreds. Shredded paper.
That you have to be able to chew really hard things for a long period
And
of
it
time.
has to stay there for a long time. I would replace it with an elephant's tooth molded to fit inside my tooth.
Not bad, but how would you? Because if there's cracks in it, that'll just lead to another cavity. You have to
Right.
seal it.
Oh.
Cement.
What would you use?
Cement.
Cement will break apart, and it will
Roman
like,
cement.
If acid will slowly etch it away.
Aluminum.
That's also pretty reactive.
Dude, have you ever bit aluminum?
Yeah, it's terrible. If you have fillings, it's
That
terrible.
would hurt so bad.
So, kind of the reasoning why the mercury amalgam was made is it's actually my friend's a dentist, and she was telling me that technically, in many ways, the mercury amalgam is still better than a lot of the like composites or like the ceramic stuff that they use nowadays. They just don't use it for like some toxicity concerns and look. But it's like theoretically, it is a very good.
Wow. So we kind of just like we were
Material.
goated for figuring that out so long ago.
Yeah, I think because you can mix it and it makes like it. Well, it's kind of like a quick epoxy, and then you put it in the tooth. It's like you can mold it.
Oh, yeah.
It slowly hardens so you can like shape it, and I think when it solidifies, it expands. So it actually seals all the cracks as it expands. I could be wrong about that, and it becomes really hard. It's non-reactive.
What are the risks of the mercury then?
It's
Give
like
it to me straight, Doc.
theoretically, if you swallow it over time, it can have some issue. But I think it's like they've done studies, and it's like virtually not undetectable.
So we can put mercury back in the kids' lunches at schools. It's no problem.
I think that's different.
What, they took it out of the... They took out the asbestos. They took out the mercury.
Well,
and
they
the
still
lead.
have, they still have the lead.
I went
lead so bad?
to school. I got my mercury sloppy Joe, and I said thank you.
And it was
What
glowing
makes
silver.
lead so bad?
I mean, I don't know that deep. I don't know too much about it. I think it like messes up your neurons. I think that it makes you dumb.
There's a neuron.
But I think I remember them saying that the scary part about lead. I mean, you get any heavy metal, you get a lot of it. You just get like metabolic problems, and you'll have acute poisoning, and you have to go to the hospital. But like
how cute.
very. But low levels, if you get low level heavy metal poisoning like from lead, the problem is that you won't really notice. It just lowers if you do it on a population scale, it lowers the average IQ by 5. So it means that you lose all your geniuses and double the people on the very, very low end. So it's like it really hurts your society.
Isn't
We're
there
losing
this
one Tom
whole-
Scott and we're getting 2 slimes.
Isn't there a crazy
Yeah, 2 guys that know about computers. Oh no.
There's a crazy theory about how in America, because of the commonality of lead paint in
There's
things
lead in
like
gasoline,
toys,
too.
It was
that
gasoline
makes-
for the generation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
in gasoline, and that was a huge reason why crime rose in the United
I
States.
don't doubt it.
Because
This is a Veritasium video.
That guy's bald, right? He's here.
No, he has hair. You're thinking of Michael Vsauce here.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Vsauce Michael here.
Vsauce, Michael.
he's
Different guy.
Different guy.
I don't.
He just dropped a vid.
I get shit on by these chuckleheads because I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
Why?
So I guess I just
All
watch very
right, why don't we
specific
pump the
YouTube.
brakes? Let's correct that. He watches a shit ton of
I watch-
YouTube.
okay, I'm sorry.
You watch a
Unquestionably.
lot of
And
YouTube.
he watches
So why-
the
why you-
most,
why you
and that's why
lying?
it's so
Okay,
strange.
I'm sorry. I don't watch a bunch of like I watch very specific YouTube.
Like what? Like what?
Broski. He plays Aki in Street Fighter.
That's very specific.
You know what I'm saying, right?
I don't know who that is, but it's very specific.
He's great.
He once watched like a 2-hour video on like motherboard testing.
I do, yeah, a lot of people do that, by the way. Anyway, so they come to me and like, we're gonna have NileRed on. I'm like, oh, that's the bald guy, right? Like, I don't know any of these. I don't know anything. and
It's
you
even
show
funnier
up.
because you actually met him.
You show up. You look great. Not
you
as
already
bald.
met me. It's like you did know me, but you forgot me.
Did forget. I feel bad.
No, it's okay.
Because you know why I met Slimesicle right after he had a wolf cut. The wolf cut was crazy.
Slimesicle's here.
Why is that changing?
He still has it.
Still has
Yeah.
it.
Who's Slimesicle?
And here we are
And,
again.
and the ball keeps rolling.
And
down
the
hill.
hurt people keep hurting.
You're not in my phone algorithm or my computer algorithm.
Okay.
You're in my TV algorithm.
Oh,
so
that's a
I get
good one.
NileRed videos on the TV in
I
the
was gonna say,
living
you know
room.
why that's good?
Why is that?
I think you get more ads.
Way more
That
ads.
you can't skip.
You get like a TV level amount of commercial
Yeah.
ads. And they're
Thank you.
Dude,
Thank you.
one
Thank
time
you.
I got 10 unskippable.
10?
10
Again, thank you.
unskippable. No, I'm not watching that.
Oh.
I'm clicking out every single time.
Damn.
Wait, why don't you have premium on your TV?
I'm just lazy. I
Lazy
just haven't
guy.
logged in.
That
Is
is
it
so
you?
embarrassing.
Are you logged in?
Yeah, she's
That's
logged in.
why.
Zipper 2? Zipper 2's here.
So, okay. Bromine, mercury.
That's a good
I
line.
didn't want
right?
to leave this. I didn't want to leave this because I've seen you touch mercury. Can I just buy mercury and touch it and I'll be fine? Because I do want to do this.
Yeah.
If I don't have a cut.
So the danger with mercury is more breathing the vapor. So it's like, but when it's at room temperature, it doesn't let off that like much vapor. I wouldn't be like.
I
really
wear my
concerned.
woke mask.
I won't really stop it.
Of the vapors?
I don't
That
think-
doesn't stop the vapor?
I don't think so, but they're very heavy, so they will like not. They're not like flying in the air. But if you literally,
So Fauci lied.
That's why he rides around in a
NileRed
bulletproof
takes a
limo.
stance on Dr. Fauci.
The Canadian.
we
speaks
have,
out.
we have the border under the video now.
I have a good question. Okay,
Yes.
so you remember the fires in California early in January?
Yeah.
It's actually very close to us, and my house was like just really, really near the zone of that. And so what I did, they told us not to use the water. They told us not to drink with
The water
it.
supply, yeah.
The water supply at the time, because it was like burn, all this is burned, whatever is
Okay.
burned, right? And they told us not to like cook with it or whatever.
Yeah.
I would go home sometimes.
do it anyway.
I was sleeping at the office. I would go
Yeah.
home and take a shower, which I think about it sometimes.
What is your question? You said I have a good
My
question.
question is, was it bad?
probably.
Probably. Really?
Dumbass question, bro.
I don't even know what the
If
risk
I ask
is.
again, can we roll like a better answer that would make me feel better?
I don't even know what the risk was, like what they were saying that you could have.
Well, I can explain it. So you know how like none of you is actually touching and you're made of holes.
Yes.
Well, all the bad chemicals in the water seeped into those holes.
Oh,
But the good news is it's not touching you.
yeah,
But
that's
it's
true.
not actually touching.
That makes you
Death
feel better.
isn't real.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Nothing
I'm
can
gonna live
touch
forever.
you. You can't die in a car crash because you can never be touched by a car.
I can't be touched by a stupid car.
I think
dude.
that's why you die.
because you're not getting touched.
No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think it's because you stop too suddenly.
That's
because like if you could
science
touch
stuff.
them all because you go like through the car, right?
Yes, yeah, and that's like the rare. Like if you punch a wall, there's supposed to be 1 in a trillion chance you can punch through it.
Yeah,
Like
but
in The
because
Matrix.
it won't let you touch it. It just like you just
Yes,
don't. I mean,
but
you
if they
touch
let,
it,
if
but
they
like,
let us touch, we could phase through,
exactly,
and then we wouldn't worry about car
Fire
crashes.
Mr. Beast video.
but you also couldn't even sit in the car.
Punching a wall till it
Right.
goes right through, and I don't touch it. He would kill that.
He's wearing a
What,
white
what, do you,
beater.
what do you watch on YouTube? You said you lambasted when he said he didn't watch YouTube, which
Me?
he lied. Yeah,
Oh,
you made a
yeah.
noise like, oh my gosh, how do you not watch YouTube?
Well, because I just figured you guys are YouTube guys.
And
By our look,
I want to be so
I
clear.
don't know.
I want to be so clear. He is a YouTube guy. He lays on his floor and watches YouTube
We're
for
all YouTube
extended
guys.
periods of time.
we are all YouTube guys, and I'm wondering, are you a YouTube guy?
Yeah, I probably primarily watch YouTube. Honestly, right now, I feel like I go through phases where it's like, I think this is kind of everyone. Your algorithm's good,
Yeah,
and you just keep getting like good stuff, and then eventually you're like, it's just trash.
yes.
Some people are getting NileRed videos, and some people are getting what if the Flintstones were in 2025
Yeah.
videos. It's different types of people.
It's sometimes it's just great. I'll be like, oh, I'm so excited to watch everything. Like it just recommends like some documentaries. I don't know, like a bunch of cool science content. And then sometimes it's just like I don't even know what it is, just trash. Like it's not even necessarily brain rot. It's just like pointless.
What would an
videos.
example be? No,
to
without like
think,
trying to
like-
light somebody up, but like,
Ludwig Ogren.
yeah, Ludwig is Amazon stream number 17.
I don't know if that meant I don't know, but I feel like in general I do just watch like probably a lot of science stuff.
Sure,
You
sure.
know what I don't like about the algorithm is that it's time sensitive. So like my algorithm that I get at nighttime is always the same stuff.
Really?
And not the videos I get recommended during the day.
Huh?
So for example, if I open my phone to YouTube anytime after like midnight, Gotham chess, nothing else.
It's nighttime.
Really?
It's
Oh, because it
That's
knows
'cause
it's
it
It knows your
bedtime.
habits.
sleeping
so break
time.
the habit.
Yes. So I have to break the habit, but it's hard to break the habit when like I still want to watch YouTube to fall asleep. So when I open it and it's all those videos, I'm like, I now have to search
You gotta make
something.
a new profile,
But I
a
don't
night
have an
pro-
idea.
You need a night profile.
But if I make
and
a
day.
new profile, it's like what happens if you dump slime on Legos?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want that either.
You got to start
bad.
fresh. You're starting new. You're level
I
1.
just have to use the search feature.
Yes.
And I don't have an idea, and I'm late. I want the idea to come from the algorithm.
You
I
want to
didn't know
eat the
this.
food it gives you.
Because I just realized that after 11 p.m., all of a sudden YouTube starts feeding me full face-it VODs of Counter-Strike players. And it's because I've been just leaving them on while I fall asleep.
Yes.
Yep.
But I don't get recommended them in the middle of the day.
And my TV algorithm's different than my fucking phone algorithm. What the fuck is that about? It knows maybe by time of day, because maybe I watch TV at the same time of day.
It's
every
also
day.
somebody else's
habits.
guess.
But it knows me better than I know me.
I get.
And why do I get NileRed videos? I don't even know anything about science.
I get every now. It's my night videos is NileRed videos.
Really?
Yeah, I'm the last thing you hear before you go to sleep.
Yeah, every time.
That's so beautiful. Just like that guy that made his.
You're
the fake
going to
channel.
fall asleep, and you might not wake up.
Dude, the purple gold videos are my favorite videos.
Really?
I love that video.
Oh, I've
Thank
seen that
you,
one.
thank you.
That
Yeah.
video rules.
I like made my own Red Bull. I was gonna ask, do you ever just like see something at the store or like Taco Bell, and you're just like, I could make that?
I guess. Yeah, it depends. I'm not.
Like, I
Taco
don't have
Bell,
to go
like,
buy
it's
it.
a taco.
That's like food.
No,
bro.
but like,
That's
no.
like making food.
If I go make a taco at home, it doesn't taste like Taco Bell. They use specific ingredients.
Yeah.
on
Okay.
tacos.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you on blast right here. We talked about this before the show. He can't do that.
Make a Taco Bell taco.
Have you seen this guy try to cook?
I can cook. I just don't do it a lot.
No, this guy.
Oh, this guy.
The cookies you made.
Were they ass?
We mean the
That's
cookie I
baking.
made. The
That's
cookie.
The
baking.
cookie.
That's baking.
That was literally the first time I've ever made a cookie.
I know. I could tell.
You should go on Master Baker.
Actually, no.
That would be
Yeah.
fire.
I will tell you, I've baked before.
Wait, all
I used to make
all
poppy seed
chemistry
cake.
people on Master Baker.
Pancakes,
Pancakes. don't
waffles.
count. Do pancakes and
what-
waffles
what's
count?
but from scratch.
Oh,
What's the
okay.
best thing you can cook?
Best thing I can
Yeah, you're
cook.
trying to wine and dine me.
I just
You're
make
trying to
I make
fuck him
buttered
silly.
chicken.
Oh,
Butter chicken? Like the Indian dish?
Yeah.
You make an electric butter chicken?
It's kind of the only thing I've ever tried to make, but
I mean, that's
How
kind of
did you
awesome.
find? How did you find that recipe? What made you start making? You have it once, and you're like, I'll start.
I
making
can tell
it?
you how. Basically, one day I was like, I'm sick and tired of bad butter chicken.
You wanted to change the world.
And so I looked up butter chicken recipe.
You're putting Montreal on
And
blast.
it was the first result.
That's crazy,
so
bro.
funny.
And straight up, it is actually one of my favorite, like,
Because as like an
recipes.
LA native, it's like I've never had this problem. It's like
What?
butter
Yeah.
chicken everywhere is just so good.
yeah, like the butter chicken here is good.
I don't know. I've gone to places that say they're good butter chicken. I'll have to.
oh, you're a snob about it.
I'm a bit of a
Oh,
snob.
I like that.
I wouldn't trust any Quebecois motherfucker
Like
to
some
make
people-
You
some people
love
it's
just
like
all
chi-
forms of chicken.
Some people it's like too tomatoey. Other people it's like, yeah, it's not enough butter.
butter chicken nuggets. You ever try that? That would go.
You're onto something.
That is fire.
NileRed's butter chicken
And it's
nuggets.
a stegosaurus, baby.
Yeah, it's still a
Yes.
dinosaur.
This is genius.
This is a really good
You
idea.
like
You're actually,
it.
you're actually
You
onto
like it.
I'm
something.
inside the short now.
I guess I will have to steal the recipe of that person that I found.
Yeah, and
That's
then you
alright.
combine it with the recipe for dino
Well,
nuggets.
you know
You
you
can't
can't.
patent a recipe.
Exactly
right.
right.
Oh hell
You
yeah!
can't patent a recipe.
You know how that works is what you can copyright or make yours is the like talking about it. Like so you can be like, my grandma loved these dino chicken nuggets.
Oh.
And that's why there's always like exposition and editorializing to make that piece their own. That was in the old days when people wrote shit though. No one really does that anymore.
That's why Plankton wants to steal the recipe so bad. Because if he can steal it, he faces no legal repercussions.
Exactly.
That's right.
There's no way for the copyright law to protect Mr. Krabs.
This is kind of like YouTube. I was in the creator bus on the way over here, and there was a creator behind me. I don't know who it was, but they were just like, bro stole my whole video.
Wait,
And I
what?
was like, I have to imagine that's like half the conversations here for maker YouTubers, just constantly
Oh,
getting their ideas
interesting.
stolen.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing with, for me, it doesn't happen that often because obviously the stuff I do is like either I think on the blue channel like stupid or on the red channel it's just like
Too much effort.
Barrier of
it's
entry
too
too
much
high.
effort.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it is every so often where there'll be like I want to make something and then I spend the next. I'm not constantly working on it, but I spend like 2 years working on it.
Oh my God.
Like on off. With
Yeah, like
multiple
on and
projects.
off. And then it's like finally I'm like, I'm gonna finish it. I finally finish it. And then I go on YouTube and some guy's like, oh yeah, I just posted a video on it. I'm like, really?
What's an example of something that took 2 years of buildup?
I mean, kind of everything I'm working on right now.
Really?
I've been trying to make magnets.
Oh,
This actually did finish turning air into alcohol.
so fire.
I want to make
so
my own.
tapped in.
I want to make my own tungsten cubes. I haven't actually started that
Dude,
So
I
project.
love
why
tungsten
why
cubes.
do these things take so long? Are you like interlocking projects? Is it because you can only work on certain things at certain stages at certain times? Like why?
Honestly, a lot of it is just like, for certain things, it's just like lead times. Like if you're building something, there's one that, for example, the air to alcohol, it's a lot of variables to manage. And like sometimes you go to buy a part and you're like, I need this one part. And then you go and you find the only company that sells it. And they're like, yeah, it's 8-week lead time. And you're like, oh, okay. So I'm not working on this for the next 2 months.
So how do you have projects like when you think about the videos you're releasing for this year or next year, do you have things planned out all the way through then? You have things that are in the process?
Yeah, there's always like something.
How many projects are you juggling right now?
I think it sounds ridiculous, but it's funny because I'll say it. But like the first time that I would say the number, it was in my head. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's so many projects. But now I've realized that's like, no, it's miserable. I think it was like 23.
Holy shit.
23 like long form?
Yeah, but then I was like, wait, I only post like 2 a year. This is like 10 years of content.
Yeah.
But
I
one
gotta,
day,
like,
they're all going to hit it once.
Yeah.
But that's actually, they're all kind of finishing.
Yeah.
So I have 4 now in the backlog.
Whoa.
Okay.
Do you prefer to like just once those 4 go out, keep working, or do you like I'll take a break because I have
No, I'm honestly, I'm just trying to finish everything that's been in the backlog for like 2 years.
So like when you get through the whole backlog, you're not going to release
stuff?
them all at once.
I've told myself I won't add anything new.
Okay.
I'm just literally finishing everything I started.
Wait, and then what happens?
Well, and then NileRed Gaming.
No, stop. What happens?
Wow.
NileRed Gaming. Oh, NileRed React?
You take break?
In 10 years, yeah.
Because I mean, like, this is
I
like.
don't know. I mean, this is a serious question.
Yeah, no. I mean, this is a
Yes.
serious question. Like, because I like watching NileRed videos. And I think.
This is fucking serious.
What are you doing?
Put the fidget spinner
Put
away.
the fidget spinner.
It's
down.
really fun.
So you have 23 videos in your pipeline. It's going to take you, who knows? 5 years, 10 years, a long time to finish them.
I'm hoping to actually finish them in like 2 years, all of them.
So in 2 years, you finish 23 of these projects you've been working on. And then what happens? Are you going to add another 10?
I think it's like as I get to the end, that's when you start to
Put on the gas a little bit?
No, yeah. You add you trickle in a few more. But I think in general, I've thought about it. Some of the red videos, it's just so unsustainable to try to make them. I mean, I think I have to find. We just hired a guy or a friend of mine to like try to help out, and he's helped a lot. But it's like some of these big projects, it's like just straight up like too much to think about, and we start stacking all of them together. It's just kind of unsustainable to I think like live a reasonable life and try to have to manage all that on my own.
No.
Even with like a bit of help.
How big's your team?
5 total, but only one of them works with me on the projects. But it's still like I'm still doing all the decision making, and it's like he's not an engineer, so I mean I'm not an engineer.
Do you edit your own videos?
I have help for editing. Yeah.
Will you make videos forever until you die?
I don't know. I think so. Probably.
Nice.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Like I feel like it's one of or at least do projects forever.
Yeah.
How did you know? Because you said you were still a lab tech when you posted your first video, right? So how long did it take you to go full time? And like, how do you make the decision that okay, this is my new gig and life direction versus what you were?
So the very quick version was I posted in 2014. And then I quit that lab tech job and I actually went on vacation touring. I went around just traveling around the world for 4 months. Came back, got a job at a grocery store. And then I was like, okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing. So I actually I started a master's degree in chemistry. And that went on for 7 months. And that kind of taught me, I'm like, I don't want to do this. And during that time, I was like, why would I do this when I'm doing my own chemistry? Then right after that, I started a Patreon. Ooh. And I was making, between YouTube and the Patreon, it was minimum wage. So I'm like, hell yeah, I can never justify getting a minimum wage job. Well, it doesn't really count because that's the total revenue. And so the total revenue is minimum wage. And to me, that was
close enough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I said, I'm going to do this for 1 year and see where it goes. So then by 2017, I was like, I mean, it seems to have grown. Unless it starts going down, I'm going to keep doing this.
So by 2017, you're making more than minimum wage.
It still wasn't that much, but it was kind of it was probably, I would say maybe 20. I would say between 20 and, I don't remember now, but 20 and 50% more. So now I'm like, I think I was making the equivalent salary as if I got a grad student job.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow.
Like $40K a year.
Yeah, exactly. yeah.
It's not a lot.
So maybe it was like double minimum wage. But either, I don't know what the numbers are now, but I was just like, okay, well, now I can't justify going back to grad school. So I'm just gonna,
because you would just wind up with the job that's making equivalent or less.
yeah,
money
and it was
anyway.
like work that I might not like as much. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep
Yeah, it feels like
going
it sounds
until-
like you kind of just all you'd be like, well, I guess I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll keep going.
So
And
even
now
when
you're here.
then 2018, I rented like a lab space.
Yeah.
And then I hired my brother. And even that time, we're like, yeah, this might just be fun for a couple of years. We'll just go until the money runs out.
Older
And
brother, younger brother?
on younger.
Okay.
When did things actually blow up?
It was 2019. Like my brother talks about this. It was right before VidCon of 2019. We posted a video on turning old jewelry into gold. Well, not turning it, purifying the gold out of old jewelry. And basically the views and revenue on that, if you looked at the metrics, was like, this is the metric. And then for 3 days, it was like Mount
So
Everest.
as soon as you hit that, is the next video a banger?
No,
two?
not really. But it just kind of was like, actually, sorry. Right before that was I posted one called Aluminum and Mercury. That was late 2017.
Yeah.
That's actually
About
what made
how
me,
your kids can eat mercury and it's actually fine.
when I did that, I was like, oh my God, I can actually like this. I remember it pretty vividly. I'm like, this could go somewhere. But then it still went back to the, we'll see what happens. Then it was 2019 with the gold one that I'm like, oh my God. I think this is like.
I've won the game.
Well, I was like, I still had no idea what I was doing. But I really did feel like I could actually build something. Out of
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
What's the most money you spent on some shit? You bought some crazy gadgets.
Yeah, your
I
biggest
cannot
one-time
say.
cost.
What?
What do you mean you can't
Tell
say?
you guys.
Can you tell us how much it
We
was?
can believe
Like,
it.
can you tell them how much it was and then tell us what it is?
Yeah.
Like, what part's the? Okay. How much is it?
So I'm working on a project now
Uh huh.
where there's a whole part where it's another turning. Actually, I can just say what it is actually because the next video that I'm posting, I mention it.
Okay.
I mean, should I?
Up
Oh
to
my
you.
God.
Up to you.
It's up to you.
Mr. Beast leaked a video on
Okay,
this podcast a
it's
year
true.
before it
Why
came
don't you
out.
just
He leaked
say
the
it
entire
and then
concept.
you can decide if you want us to censor it.
I throughout my YouTube career, I just like would arbitrarily keep things secret, but I
Yeah.
think now it just like doesn't matter. So so I still have that hesitancy. Basically, the follow up. My brother and I want to do like this whole series of just turning air into things. So one we want to do is turning air into diamond. So to do that, you need to sequester stuff from the air, turn it into methane gas, and then use that to grow a diamond. And originally I was like, I'm gonna build my own diamond grower. But I realized that would probably never work.
Yeah.
And then I found a good deal on a diamond machine.
Oh
What the
my
fuck is a
God.
diamond
A
machine?
diamond machine turns stuff into diamond. It's like a chemical diamond.
You can grow
Like a
diamonds.
lab-grown
Them
diamond.
folks
Yes, you
at
can make
Jared,
lab-grown
is
diamonds.
that not
they're
just
gonna
a
shoot
money
you in the
tree?
head.
No, it's actually pretty complicated. And even now, the whole industry is kind of exploding and it's like kind of complicated and difficult to make money.
If you're gonna propose to your girl, you have to ask if she wants a natural diamond or a lab-grown diamond.
Right.
And most will switch
Natural.
to lab-grown.
Natural-
because the
natural's
ethical
unethical.
concerns with the natural diamonds in the diamond farming industry.
There's
Ooh,
kids in
that's
Sierra
scary.
Leone with AK-47s.
I bet he's got a couple kids in the garage making the diamonds still.
Yeah. The kids work on the machine.
The kids could not work on the machines. They're too complicated.
Too complicated?
So
you
how
can
much?
teach the kids a lot these days.
Wait. How much is this diamond growing machine?
Actually, now that I think of it, sorry, I can just tell you what it was. I got a really good deal because like a lot of diamond growing machines, people say it's probably like they were usually quoted at like $200K US.
Wow.
For the machine.
Usually.
Yeah, but then I randomly found one that was
Facebook
I think
Marketplace.
we got it for
Lightly used.
85.
85K.
How can you, with your hands, can you show me how big it is?
Oh, it's not that big. I
Okay,
thought it was room
fridge.
sized.
Can you just make the Hope diamond and sell it for 20 billion?
No.
Why?
It's actually difficult to make big diamonds.
Because it'll like break apart.
I don't actually know the true reason, but basically to grow a diamond, you need a diamond seed. And to get a diamond,
What the fuck?
Wait, is that real?
Is this Zelda?
yeah.
A diamond
It's kind of
seed?
like the analogy I'd give is kind of like making sourdough bread.
Oh, you need a starter.
Yes, you need a starter. Whereas like it's kind of like where did the first sourdough start?
San Francisco.
Actually,
No.
What's the diamond seed?
so in order to
sourdough start?
Stay on track. Don't get distracted. We need to make diamonds.
No, we need to say on this thread.
We need to make diamonds.
How can I
NileRed.
move on from What is the diamond seed?
So basically, I think the original ones came from natural diamonds. So they would with a laser, they slice a very thin, just square of diamond, and then from that, if you you have to put plasma over it. You shoot methane and hydrogen in. That's just one of the methods. And it will slowly grow and deposit diamond on it and slowly grow from there. And you'll end up with like a diamond cube.
I thought you compressed carbon.
That's another method.
Oh, there's
that takes
two
a
ways.
disgustingly huge, expensive machine.
That's what I was
So that's
thinking
a
of.
more expensive.
That's
method.
high pressure, high temperature.
And does that make a better diamond?
I think technically it's lower quality, but it's faster.
You can also
I
make that
think.
with his ass.
If I squeeze hard enough,
That's right.
we make a diamond
How
out
many
of there.
rooms in your home are just full of bullshit, like machines and chemicals and tubes?
I don't put all this in my home.
It's
it's all
in his
lab.
We have an
Yeah.
office.
That's so cool.
An office space.
Dude, I was gonna ask you, what's your thoughts on time crystals? Genuinely.
I have zero thoughts. What are you talking
It's
about?
a state of bro.
Are you talking about like a Sonic
It's a
thing?
state of matter. Don't you know about this? There are 7 states of matter. One of them is time crystals.
Is this what you watch on YouTube?
Dude, it's real. You're gonna go home and you're gonna be like, I'm so dumb.
No,
Time crystals are real.
I think he's gonna go.
What is
home
a time
and-
crystal?
brother? I'm with you.
Oh, you're talking about like the things they put in watches to keep time.
Yes.
No, bastard.
Like
quartz?
the
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
okay, you're not. So you're actually talking about
What is a time crystal?
A novel phase of matter that exhibits a repeating pattern of motion over time. Unlike regular crystals, which repeat in space, time crystals repeat in time. It's a state of matter.
What are you talking
It's
about?
fucking freaky, man.
He's watching the
In condensed matter physics, is a quantum system of particles whose lowest energy state is one of the particles.
Who is this guy?
Okay.
Wait, what section of YouTube is he on?
That's Wikipedia. I was reading Wikipedia. It's real.
But did you learn this on YouTube?
No. Someone told me about them.
and he actually sold me 3. but I can't give them out.
It is a state of matter like liquid, gas, or plasma, but it's also time crystals.
Dude.
It's fucking real.
Here's the thing, Slime. I think you think because NileRed is in a science sphere that he just fucking knows and gives a shit about time crystals.
I was gonna say you guys asking me a lot of questions that have nothing to do with chemistry.
If you
This feels like it kind of has to do with
State of
chemistry. Am I
matter
crazy?
we were
of
talking
matters
about
do.
crystals. To be fair, yeah.
State
yeah.
of matters do. Also, it's kind of like asking, hey, do you play Valorant if you play Counter-Strike? Very similar.
Is it? So okay, so this is one thing I'll say that I think is kind of interesting. When when science first began, right? We'll go all the way back to the beginning of science.
when Newton had the apple.
Even
Caveman,
actually,
man.
maybe like,
Copernicus.
you were just.
cocksucker.
I think they just said you were like a natural philosopher. I think that's what it was. Like
Yes.
you were just like a guy who like thought about things. I guess. So there wasn't a division between chemistry and physics. You were just like, I don't know. It was just stuff you thought about.
It was just the field of thinking.
Yeah. So
is
over time, people were like, nah, chemistry is more of this thing. And as it got more complicated, like physics is more of this. And we still have like this blended area where it's like physical chemistry,
Right.
which is like lasers and so on one side you have like pure physics, the other side's chemistry, and then there's physical chemistry. And it's like, I do more on the chemistry side.
I game at you with a physics
So,
question.
but it could be physical chemistry is what you're talking about. And that's
that's what
different.
me and Nick's mom have.
That's good. That's good. So I understand the misunderstanding.
Me and NileRed are gonna make a new type of weapon. We're gonna make a new type of chemical, and we're gonna make you drink it. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to come at your neck. I do have another question. Do you remember? Do you have in your head your biggest hater? So you read comments, but your content's like pretty normal, like innocuous, right? It's hard to hate on
The Nile Black.
you.
Dark Nile.
I think that like I remember I don't know about you guys, like
We
when
get
you-
haters.
No, but when you first start content, there's a time where you have no haters because your community's small and you're like, man, I'm just unhateable.
And you're
then-
growing, you're on top of the world,
Yeah.
everyone loves you, and you're getting bigger, and it's
then-
like wow.
Yes, and then one day you just get a comment like, this guy sucks.
Yes.
Like this guy looks stupid, sounds stupid, and is dumb.
This guy sucks
And-
at basketball.
Yeah,
Likes
you're
to
just
be the
like-
You're
comment.
surprisingly bad at a sport that you've
talked about a
I
lot.
think
about a
what
lot.
happens is, I mean, it's fun or maybe permissible to dunk on a big guy, and you're a big guy.
Well, I think also what I would always notice is when your video goes to like, it hits in part of the algorithm that's like not your audience. So you have people who just don't care. They just watch the video and just they don't get it.
This video happened to them is the way they comment.
This happens with this happens with shorts way more often.
Yes.
like
people
they
get
can break
mad.
out further.
Yeah.
And I remember we have one like this where we're making a joke about the Nintendo Switch game ARMS, which is not a great game, and we're talking about how it's funny that Tommy Innit hit up Ludwig to play it. This reached far beyond our audience.
Really?
It's a really boring, nonsensical TikTok.
But did it make people mad?
But and they're like, who are these three assholes making fun of arms? Like, it is the most mean comments I've ever seen on one of our videos, and it's just that.
That's
Like,
so interesting. I didn't know that
And that's their
happened to
only
us.
exposures. They love arms, and we are
we're hating
we are
it.
people who are making fun
It's
of
just
arms.
people who really like that game.
But what do your hater comments even say?
some people just like they don't like the way I talk. They don't.
Oh, okay.
Some of the hate. I mean, with everyone, some of the hate doesn't. I'm not really sure what it means.
Do you ever get hate from the science community?
So I did years ago. I think I remember on Twitter, like I was just getting some hate from some people, and it was just kind of confusing because some of the hate they said didn't really sound like it didn't sound like they were hating me. It sounded like they were hating the idea of me. So like one of them was like, I hate that this. I don't agree with his comment anyway, his implication, but he's like, he goes, NileRed isn't smart. And I hate that everyone I work with thinks that. And I'm like, and I was just like,
So
he goes,
weird.
he's actually dumb. And I'm like, wait, okay, I don't agree that, like you said, they said he's like some genius. I'm like, hey, I don't agree with that. But also, like, it sounds like you have some petty beefs with your coworkers.
Yeah, it's
I
not
just
about
want my coworkers to
NileRed.
think I'm smart too.
This is a guy.
Like,
all
it's
his
just like, it
coworkers,
just sounds like it's like, I'm not really part of it.
No.
This is a guy like all his coworkers laugh and talk about your videos, and he's like over in the corner of the break room, like
And he doesn't get it. He doesn't like it, which
he's,
is
like, pissed
fair.
off, and he finds your video to comment that.
To me, it was like, I never really watched Game of Thrones, for example.
Same.
And when it was big and everyone would be talking about it, I'd be like, guys, that show's dumb. Like, I would just be like, I'm so left out that I'm going to just be a hater.
Yeah.
That's kind
That's
of.
how a
I've
hater is
actually
molded.
never experienced that.
Really?
I
You
don't
never
think
been a
I've
hater?
ever-
He's
no.
almost exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why even?
That one was for the kid. That was the fans at home. Look how
Yeah.
mad he got.
Yeah, the friends at home love.
Do you have
that
a
one.
dream collab? I don't know. You don't really do collabs, do you?
So for the longest time, I never did because I don't know. I had like visions and ideas of how my content would go.
He bottled fart with Charlie the other day.
Yeah. So
No
I've been
way.
doing more collabs. But I don't mind. I like doing it on other people's channels. Kind of like what I said. We did a Q&A and someone asked like if what we think about collabs and stuff. And I was like, I like the ones where I don't have to do any of the editing. And I show up and a video appears on the internet.
Like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, happy
Yeah.
to have contributed to that.
That was fake.
What?
The one with you and Charlie.
What do you mean it was fake?
They tried to make fart ice.
Well, we had to freeze the fart.
They were trying to freeze the fart.
Who
but
farted for it?
That was the issue.
Fart
is
from you, Charlie.
their fart was so bad.
Yeah, we
You got weak fart?
They had weak ass fart.
I was promised a big game.
I could
and,
honestly, I could introduce you to a guy
Who
could
we have a
really
real,
run your company.
Don't show
well,
him.
it was insane.
Don't
the
show
guy,
him.
The guy's lactose intolerant. He literally drank milk and nothing happened.
Yeah, he got stage fright or something.
Yeah, I told him like, dude, I don't believe you're lactose intolerant.
So you got
Dude,
this.
you
You got this
can't.
chemist in the building, and he's working with like peanuts. He's working with
Exactly.
the weakest fart you've ever heard.
Nigel, we got a video for you.
Sure.
We'll put this on the screen for the audience.
This was this morning.
Where's what coming from?
Use the mic. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll put it on the screen.
Why do you have this recorded?
Slower.
Hotel room with him.
Do you have a digestive issue?
How are you doing that?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Does it keep going?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I just wanted you to let you know that.
That's impressive. That's
I was
impressive.
scared. I don't think I have a digestive issue. I think I have an awesome diet.
when I met
great
Slime-
I know
lifestyle.
you have a
When I met
digestive
Slime-
issue.
When I met Slime, he told me a story once about how he had a Domino's pizza that he believes stayed inside of his body for years and years and coated his intestines in a way that changed the way he poops.
In a
and
good or
farts.
bad way?
In a bad way. In a way that soiled and made his farts and poops rotten forever.
What is,
No,
what
not
does
forever.
chemistry have to say about that?
I think it was when I was 21, and it was the Domino's on North Avenue in Grand Junction, Colorado if it's still there. And I ate a whole pizza myself, and it changed the way I shat and farted for, I think, 8 years.
I think it was just like covered in bacteria or something.
But I think
Like
it
changed your entire gut biome.
I think it did, but I think it came back. Like I think right now I've hit like this normalized.
He now thinks he can control the smell of his fart.
I do. I don't think.
So how is it though? Like, as somebody, you have some very smelly farts. Is that what I'm gathering?
The thing is,
If he decides to, is
if
what
I
he
get,
can.
if I just,
Yeah, that's what I'm. Okay, he thinks he can decide if it smells or not.
I can choose.
Do the podcast anymore.
And everyone calls me fucking stupid, and they say I'm dumb, and they say you can't do that. You
Like
can't
you can
choose.
withhold the methane release.
It's like a flashbang. I can choose the flashbang, or I can choose to fill it
Flashbang
with.
really is a binary. It's either banging or it's not.
No, flashbang versus HE.
Okay.
Damage. Damage
Right.
or no damage.
So, what do you think about that?
The human body's an incredible thing,
It's so incredible, isn't it?
Incredible.
Beautiful, even.
and who am I to doubt this?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Is that so fucking hard, you guys?
No.
Just to be a guy who's like, you know what? That sounds fine.
And on that note, to the people at home, thank you for watching the Yard
Wait.
podcast.
I have to say one thing that will mean nothing to you,
Okay.
but I have to say, shout out to Ian.
Shout out to Ian.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Ian.
you guys can say it too.
Kill yourself, Ian. In real life.
Oh
Ian, if you're
no.
watching this, it's time.
Here's my zeroing
Ian,
endorsement.
shout out to Ian from Montreal.
Today's
My friend Ian from Montreal.
Okay, shout out Ian. My bad. My
Yeah.
bad, Ian. Shout out Ian.
He has been talking about you guys for like at least since for over a year and a half.
Oh, really?
And he's like, dude, if you ever get on this podcast, I need a shout out.
Shout out to Ian.
Wait.
Montreal.
Can I ask before we wrap?
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you go back to Montreal, you're back home from all this convention, all the hubbub, and you see Ian, you go, I was on.
Yeah.
And he says, how was it? What are you going to say?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was good.
I'll
I
take
don't have
pretty
any
good.
complaints.
We'll take pretty good.
If you can say that after the last 5 minutes of what we
Oh,
just talked about,
only answer if you want to. You don't have to. Cut or uncut. You're allowed to deny the question.
Totally okay.
You
Not
know
to
what?
answer.
I'm not denying the question, but I do want I like the mystery.
it's uncut.
To be,
I can tell you guys. It's uncut.
You're just making a hard read. It is a coin flip.
Yeah.
I think
It's
if you
uncut.
want to
you
be a
guys can
mystery,
take
you're
your
uncut.
bets. You guys can take your
I'll
bets.
what I
put the
think.
house on uncut.
God, I hope to God he's
Okay, you
uncut.
guys can take your bets, and then I will confirm.
It's uncut for sure. It's uncut for sure.
500.
I will confirm. Wait, you guys are saying the
$500?
same thing.
You're saying the same
I'm
thing.
saying uncut.
I'm saying uncut too.
Oh.
500. No,
You're supposed to bet.
All right.
You have
Hey,
no money in
we
the
can
game?
smell our own. That's all.
if
I'm
you
gonna
want
say.
if you want something uncut, we're going into the Patreon episode now. So you can go over to the
Oh,
Patreon.
I see. That
And
makes sense.
you can go watch. So have a good day.
And
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for coming
show
on.
Aiden my
Thank you
beautiful
for
song.
having me.
His beautiful song.
Don't
Goodbye,
bro me.
everybody. Goodbye.
Get your bromine away from me.
My bromine.
Did I really just forget that Epstein's a pedophile?
So
It's so crazy. That's all there is, dude.
can you actually just play it again?
Just play it again.
Wait, what's all the
No,
empty
there's
space
nothing,
you
there's
rented
nothing.
out?
It's just